Hey there, English learners. Welcome to this academic English lesson. Today, we'll be analyzing a descriptive paragraph in full detail. What is a descriptive paragraph? A descriptive paragraph tells how something looks, feels, smells, or sounds. It helps the reader imagine it. For example, if you just want to say what a chocolate cake is, you can write a definition paragraph. But if you want to tell how happy you felt when you tasted the sweet, soft cake on your birthday, you should write a descriptive paragraph. Its purpose is to create a vivid mental image for the reader. It doesn't define things. Instead, it describes them, using feelings and details. It shows, not just tells. Descriptive writing helps the reader see, hear, touch, smell, or taste what's being described, just like a movie in your mind. Use the 5 senses to bring your writing to life: sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. A strong descriptive paragraph follows this basic structure. A topic sentence to introduce the subject. Supporting sentences to provide detail and sensory imagery. A concluding sentence to summarize the emotional around, or a final thought. To write effective descriptions, we rely heavily on 2 important tools: adjectives and prepositions. Adjectives describe how something looks, feels, smells, sounds, or tastes. They also show emotion or opinion. For example, shape and size. Spacious, tiny. Large, small, narrow. Atmosphere: calm, cozy, lively, warm, cold. Feelings: relaxed, cheerful, amazed, happy, nostalgic. Appearance: charming, colorful, delightful, beautiful, bright. Prepositions are also essential. They describe where things are in relation to each other. Examples include above, below, in front of, behind, inside, between, in the corner, and next to. Now, let's listen to a descriptive paragraph. As you listen, think, what is the paragraph about? And how do the sentences help describe it? Here is the full paragraph. My favorite spot to relax is a small cafe located across the street from my home. It sits on a peaceful street, and the moment you notice it, you feel a sense of calm. On the other side of the entrance, there are 3 windows facing the street. One of them features a flower box filled with bright, colorful blossoms. A quaint wooden door opens into the cafe, and once inside, you'll see small tables scattered throughout the room. Although the space isn't very large, its size adds to its cozy charm. I usually sit at a little table in the corner near the front windows. From this spot, I can admire the artwork on the walls and the lovely green plants hanging from the ceiling. With a strong cup of coffee and a good book, I always feel peaceful and content in my favorite cafe. Let's now break down this paragraph sentence by sentence. For each one, we'll look at how it supports the main idea introduced in the topic sentence. Let's look at the first sentence. This is our topic sentence. My favorite spot to relax is a small cafe located across the street from my home. This introduces the paragraph's topic and gives us the writer's perspective. A specific cafe the writer enjoys. Main idea? A small cafe. It is the subject of the description. This tells us what the paragraph is about, the place being described. Controlling idea. Favorite place to relax. This explains why the writer is describing the cafe. Not just to mention it, but to show that it is meaningful and relaxing to them. The controlling idea guides the content of the entire paragraph by setting the purpose of the description. To show why this cafe is special, calming, and enjoyable. Sentence 2. It sits on a peaceful street, and the moment you notice it, you feel a sense of calm. This sentence supports the main idea by describing the calm location. Vocabulary to remember: peaceful, calm, emotionally expressive. Sentence 3. On the other side of the entrance, there are 3 windows facing the street. This sentence supports the main idea by giving a visual image of the place where the writer relaxes. In this sentence, the prepositional phrase "on the other side" and "there are" used to list what we see. Sentence 4. One of them features a flower box filled with bright, colorful blossoms. This helps show that the cafe is calm and pretty. That's why the writer likes it so much. The words bright, colorful, and flowers help us see and feel the place clearly. Sentence 5. A quaint wooden door opens into the cafe, and once inside, you'll see small tables scattered throughout the room. This sentence shows what it feels like to enter the cafe, supporting the cafe's overall atmosphere of peace and comfort. Prepositions like into and throughout show space. Sentence 6. Although the space isn't very large, its size adds to its cozy charm. This sentence gives an opinion: small, but cozy. We use but or although to show contrast. Here, although tells us the place is small, but in a good way. Sentence 7. I usually sit at a little table in the corner near the front windows. This tells us about the writer's habit, where they like to sit. The words at, in the corner, and near help show exactly where the writer likes to sit. Sentence 8. From this spot, I can admire the artwork on the walls and the lovely green plants hanging from the ceiling. This sentence demonstrates why the environment is enjoyable. Relaxing visual elements add to the calm experience. Great adjectives: lovely, green, hanging. Sentence 9. Concluding sentence. With a strong cup of coffee and a good book, I always feel peaceful and content in my favorite cafe. This is the final sentence. It brings all the feelings together. It tells us the cafe makes the writer feel relaxed and happy. That concludes today's lesson on descriptive paragraphs. You've learned how to build a structured paragraph, how each sentence supports the main idea, and how to use vivid language that brings writing to life. Keep learning, keep writing.